You can have your palms faced up on your knees. Tuck your chin slightly, drawing it in towards your chest. So the crown of your head is drawing slightly forward and up. Your spine is in a straight line. And then just scan your body. Visualize the top of your head, either side of your neck. You can move a little bit as you're visualizing. Visualize like how you feel. What does it feel like in each spot of your body? Then go a little bit lower to the shoulders. Do you have any tension in the tops of your shoulders or in your scapula area? And then imagine your vertebrae going down your spine and all the muscles in your back that we need to support us during the day. Think about your hips, your seat, so the bones that are touching the ground, your legs that are crossed beneath you, your ankles, your toes. And then make your way back up your body, starting at the toes. This time, think about the front of your body and your joints. Think about your knee joint. The hips again. This time, think about the diaphragm. As you inhale, big. Feel your navel extend out. And as you exhale, feel the navel draw in towards the spine, compressing your internal organs. Think about your chest filling up with air. Think about your throat. Take a nice hard swallow. Feel the cool saliva in your mouth. And then we'll take 3 more breaths. On each inhale, think about the fresh air that's coming into your nostrils, down through your throat. And then you can open mouth, exhale that hot, used energy out of your body. Inhale. Exhale, open mouth. Inhale. Last exhale through your mouth, make it audible. Flutter the eyes open. We'll roll the neck in 3 big circles to the right. And then 3 big circles to the left. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Lace the fingers, flip the palms facing up, and press up. So try to keep, my shoulders are just creeping up by my ears. Try to press the shoulders down away from the ears, and then extend through the wrists and elbows up. Yeah, that was a nice adjustment, Auntie. And then extend the right leg forward and the left leg forward. It's the first time we're doing any movement, so it's okay if things are tight and your legs can't get straight. If they can't get straight, you can keep a nice bend in the knees. Inhale, sitting up nice and tall. If your knees aren't bent, put a bend in them. Yep. And then exhale, hinge forward at the hips. So you're just leaning forward with your upper body. So you should feel your hips begin to stretch out a little bit. And then drop the hands, releasing the fingers down to the side of your feet. And then extend, the knees straight. Pull the shoulders away from the ears again. Maybe wiggle the toes and ankles a little bit. Inhale, coming back up. So now you're in seated. So press the feet, so toes point towards you, so you have nice flexed feet. Let the heels lift off the ground. Calves should be pressing into the ground. Feel the hamstrings engage. And then also engage the core here. So tuck the belly button in a little bit and you should feel that shift in your core. So if your core is engaged, this will be a more intense, even warm up. So then inhale the left arm up and then reach to the right while those feet are pressed. So keep both of your sit bones on the ground. And then you can actually press into the right hand, creating space in your left side. So I need to change my camera angle a little bit. So you can see the little bend here. My feet are active off the ground. My core is engaged, and then I can push into my hand. So it's creating like a big C in my spine, in my side. Nice. So reach more like up instead of over. So you want to feel space in this left side. You don't want to feel crunched. And then keep the feet flexed. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale the left arm down. Reach the right arm up first and then over. Also, if you feel like you're caving in, think about looking under that right armpit. And then inhale back up to center. We'll bend the knees, exhale. Hinge forward. Drop the hands. And then extend the feet. So this just helps the hamstrings warm up. If you have tight hips, like I know my hips are feeling tight, you can tell when I go like this, my feet aren't right under my hips. So this is just getting our alignment ready. And then inhale to center. We're gonna walk the feet towards the butt. And we're gonna drop the legs to the left and hold. So your feet are out in front of you. And then, yep, and then drop to the right. There you go. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. So then keeping your left hand planted on the mat, reach your right arm up. And then reach your right arm out to the left. And if it's comfortable, you can actually turn and face the back of your mat, or you can hold this side stretch. Sarah, for your back, you might not want to face the back of your mat. You can hold here. If you can turn, you turn to face the back. And then we'll pick that right arm back up and come all the way around to center, picking the knees up off the mat. Both arms go back behind you. And drop the knees off to the right. Then sweep that left arm up, around. You can reach and hold it here. So this is like a nice, like cleansing, detoxifying, like you're wringing your body out. You're like twisting. Maybe you reach all the way to the back. Teddy wants to play. Inhale, back all the way around. Come to center. And we'll drop the legs to the left, to the right. You can do this at your own pace. It's just, again, we're warming everything up. And then when you're ready, we'll come to all fours. And we'll do a few cat-cows. So inhale, first reaching the lower back and the tailbone up to the sky, and then your head. And then exhale, tuck the chin, roll the spine, push into the hands, coming to cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, reach that left arm up and over. Exhale, thread the needle. Left arm goes under the right arm. Place the delt on the mat. And you can reach that right arm up and even behind your back. Release that right arm up, down on the mat. Coming back to all fours. This time we'll inhale that right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale the left arm onto the lower back. Inhale that left arm up. Exhale, plant it on the mat. Come back to all fours. We're gonna tuck the toes, push back to down dog. We're actually gonna drop down to the elbows. Push into the heels. This is a big shoulder stretch. Think about having a long line between your elbow to your shoulder, and then from your armpit to your hips. So you're in like a V upside down. And then drop to your knees. And then walk your arms out a little bit further, but push back so it's like you're pushing your hips up to the sky. Your elbows are on the mat. This is called puppy pose. Inhale, come onto your belly. No one goes to Sanibel. Plant the hands next under your armpits. Inhale, come up. You can do a baby cobra since this is the first one, so you can just do chest, or you could do a full cobra. And then coming back first to all fours, then tuck the toes and push back to down dog. So we'll do that again. Drop to the forearms, so you're planting the elbows. Push back through reach the hips up and then back. And then coming forward, you're gonna drop the knees. So it's like you're in all fours, but your elbows are down. And then straighten the arms, so you sit back onto your heels. And then when you do this, you get more range if you tuck your head, like if you go forehead to the mat. And then inhale, coming onto your belly. We'll come to cobra. Auntie, place your elbows like that, and then you should just do this one. But Mom and Sarah, you guys can do cobra. I think Auntie, you should practice keeping your shoulders away from your ears. And then we'll come to all fours. Tuck the toes, down dog. And we'll walk the toes to the hands. You can bend the knees when you need to, but try to keep the legs straight. Very tight. And then interlace opposite elbow, hands and elbows, and hang here in ragdoll. Release the hands. Keep a slight bend in the knee. And inhale, coming to stand. Exhale, hands to heart center. Just do a little scan of the body, see how you're feeling. Pressing the palms together hard so you can feel it in your arms. Try to keep them pressed together as you reach your hands up towards the forehead, and then release, raising them up overhead. Big inhale, exhale, fold forward. Planting the hands, step back to high plank. Mom, I don't know what you think will be easier for your elbow. You can plant down onto your forearms or stay up or skip this, but we're gonna do a couple planks. So we're gonna turn over. So we're doing a left side plank. We're gonna raise that right leg up if you can. So it can be just a little bit. See if you can bring the knee into your chest. And then extend that right leg out to the right. and use it as a kickstand. Plant your right arm down on the mat. So your right leg's still out. And then you're gonna turn and pick that right knee up to your chest and then reach it over to the left and open on the left-hand side. That was tricky, right? And then we're gonna come back to center and the right leg goes back to high plank. So you can actually do this without picking your leg or without putting your leg down. It's really hard. So that's why we're gonna put it down in between. So we're gonna switch to the right side. Pick that right leg up. First, we bring it out to the right. This is a nice little stretch too for your hip. And then we're gonna turn to the center and swing that right or the left knee in first, and then over to the right and open on the right side. We're gonna do this 2 more times on each side, so then you can step back to high plank. Okay, so this side, we're gonna opening to the right, but we're on our left hand. The left, down, right leg raises. First we come out to the right, plant the hand, then step over to the left, open up to the ceiling, close the hand, step back to high plank, turn on to the right hand, reach up with the left, reach out with the left foot, push those hips up to the sky, plant the left hand, step over to the right, reach up with the right, and then come back to that high plank, and then push back to down dog. Inhale, sweep that right foot up in the air. Let that left heel get a little more room with the right leg lifted. We'll open up the hip. Roll the foot, roll the ankle. Inhale, squeeze the knee into the nose. And then plant that right foot between the hands. Drop the left knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, reach the arms back behind you. See if you can interlace the palms behind. If you can, you can't see my hands. My hands are like this. And then we're going to inhale, try to reach the hands back behind you, so off your body a little bit. And then exhale, try to keep your spine nice and straight and tall. Reach the crown of your head towards the front of your mat. And then you're gonna release the head and neck. If this is too much, you can release the hands to your feet, or we're just gonna hold here for 3 breaths. Then we're gonna inhale back up, release the hands up overhead, untuck the back toe, come up to high lunge, inhale, exhale, fold forward, plant the hand, step back to high plank, push back to down plank, inhale, the left foot comes up, bend in the knee, open the left hip, roll the ankle, square the hips back up, inhale, squeeze that left knee into the nose, plant the left foot between the hands, drop that back knee, inhale, sweep the hands up overhead, Exhale, reach the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders down and back your spine. Inhale. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, back up. Release the hands, arms come up overhead. Untuck the back toes. Come back to high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Step back to high plank. Push back to down dog. Drop the elbows. Drop the knees. Push back to puppy pose. Inhale onto your bellies. Everyone walk the forearms or the hands out so the forearms are on the mat. Inhale, Sphinx pose. Shoulders away from the ears. And then reach the arms all the way forward. We're gonna take the right hand, reach it under the left. Reach your right arm up over. You're just gonna roll over onto your side. Extend that left leg towards your, oh, this is my right leg. Reach your right leg that's on the top out. We're just coming into our full twist in a different way. And then that left arm comes out. So your arms are in a big T. I don't know if you can see my legs. And then you're gonna hug that left knee into your chest and roll onto your back. Just see the frame. So give that left knee a nice little massage, the hip a little love. Then let that left leg go long. Inhale the right knee in. Give the right knee a little massage. Give the right hip a little love. Then reach that right knee over to the left side and let the right arm open so your arms come out to your T on this side. Inhale, hug both knees into the chest. See if you can reach your forehead to your knees. Give yourself a little hug. You can rock side to side. And then holding onto the backs of your legs, reach the feet up, flex the feet. And then if you are comfortable doing this, place your hands like right below your butt. So it's like on your sacrum. And let your knees come into your chest. And if you can push yourself to tip yourself a little bit, this is technically an inversion. You can reach your legs up overhead. I'm gonna smush the bunny. And let the feet go over your head. Keep your neck relaxed. Make sure your chin isn't tucked. If your toes can reach the floor or the mat behind you, great, but only if it's doing it without crunching your neck. And then come to center. So try to do this when we exit. We want to exit nice and slowly. And then let the weight of your butt tip you back to your mat. So it should be a very gentle process. And then place your feet on the mat. We'll windshield wiper the legs to the left and right. And if there's anything we didn't do that you wanted to do, maybe a happy baby, or maybe a bridge pose. Maybe a figure 4. Just anything you feel like you want to do quickly before we go into Savasana. When you're ready, let the legs go long out in front of you. Let them get nice and heavy. Have your palms on the mat, or the backs of the hands on the mat, palms facing up.
I feel you breathe on my bones so high.
And sink into this final resting pose.
Made up my mind for a moment's eye. Cannot decide you.